Hello nightmares, and welcome back to another video. This video was kind of like last minute kind of thrown together. I wasn't really planning on filming a video as I've been really sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better. So I got a book here. I'm gonna read a couple poems. They're Edgar Allan Poe, The Essential Tales and Poems. I don't have any nails on. I don't have any makeup on. And, it's not a flashy video today, so today I just kind of wanted to come on here and just have a little chill reading session with y'all. I like this book because the inside's got this really cool portrait of Poe. So, I think I'm gonna read a couple poems. I think I want to read The City in the Sea, and I think I'm gonna read Annabelle Lee. So, we got a new chair. I can actually sit cross-legged now, and it doesn't squeak. It has no wheels. We got an updated chair. Let's go. It's a fabric opposed to leather, so it doesn't make that weird squeaky sound. But if you hear, you'll hear that when I move. So we're gonna do The City in the Sea first. Lo, death has reared himself a throne in a strange city, lying alone. Far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad and the worst and the best have gone to their eternal rest. There, shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten towers that tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours, around by lifting winds forgot. Resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven come down on a long night, the time of that town. But light from out the lurid sea streams up the turrets silently, gleams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes, up spires, up kingly halls, up fanes of Babylon like walls, up shadowy long forgotten bowers of sculpted ivy and stone flowers, up many and many a marvelous shrine whose wreathed phrases entwine the voile, the violet, and the vine. Resignedly beneath the sky the melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and shadows there, that all seem pendulous in the air, while from a proud tower in the town, death looks gigantically down. There open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with luminous waves, but not the riches there that lie in each idol's diamond eye. Not the gaily jeweled dead tempt the waters from their bed. Far no ripples curl, alas, along the wilderness of glass. No swellings tell the winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint the winds have been on seas less hiddenly serene. But lo, a stir is in the air, The wave there is a movement there, as if the towers had thrust aside and slightly sinking the dull tide, as if their tops had feebly given a void within that filmy heaven. The waves now a redder glow, and the hours are breathing faint and low. And when amid no earthly moans, down, down that town shall settle hence, hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence. I wanted to read from this book because The Fall of the House Usher came out on Netflix and I love it. It is so brilliantly done. I like that it weaves a tale through multiple tales like an anthology while telling the same story. And I think that's brilliant storytelling. So we're also going to read Annabelle Lee. I do want to apologize. I know my voice is fried. I've had a really sore throat the last few days. I've been living strictly off of NyQuil and sugar-free Luden's cherry cough drops. What can you do? This poem was published in New York Tribune on the 9th of October, 1849, 2 days after Poe's death. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden lived there, whom you may know by the name of Annabelle Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabelle Lee. With a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of the cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabelle Lee. So that our high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that's the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabelle Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabelle Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee. And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life, my bride, in her sepulchre by the sea, in her tomb by the surrounding sea. I'm feeling wily. Let's do one more story, shall we? One more poem. This one is Alone. And this untitled poem, written by Poe after the death of his foster mother Frances Allen in 1829, was posthumously published in 1875 by Scribner's Monthly, entitled Alone. From the childhood's hour, I have not been as others were, I have not seen. As others saw, I could not bring my passions from a common spring. And from the same source I have not taken, my sorrow I could not awaken, my heart to joy at the same tone, all that I loved alone. And then, in my childhood, in the dawn, of a most stormy life was drawn, and from every depth of good and ill, the mystery which binds me still, from the torrent or the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, from the sun that round me rolled in its autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as it passed me flying by, and from the thunder and the storm and the cloud that took the form, when the rest of heaven was blue, of a demon in my view. And that is the last in this book. I have no nails, so forgive me if my tapping isn't as satisfying. I wasn't planning on doing a video this week because I was like, my voice is shot. I may as well just take a week off. And then my husband told me, your voice sounds really good when it's like that. It's really gravelly and whiskey soaked. And who am I to tell him he's wrong? I guess. I hope that it's something you like to listen to, that you can enjoy. I will eventually read some more stories from this. I have 3 different Poe books. 2 are like a part 1 and part 2 series, but I think this has like everything that those don't, so I have a lot of books. I like to read a lot. I really like that this channel has given me kind of an outlet to share stories that I like with people that I like. I really want to read some Shel Silverstein because that's one of my favorite authors. I really like poems, and I like that Shel Silverstein's book, Where the Sidewalk Ends, even though it is meant to be a children's book, it has stories in it that I think are profound lessons for a child to read, in my opinion. I don't know. That's just me, though. There's some deep stuff in there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day, a good night, good now, whatever time it may be where you are. I hope your week is good, and I hope you get everything you wish for, and as always, sweet dreams, and good night.